Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com. Track walk time. Kevin Barnett here along with 1110 Mods Alex Martin. Alex, good finish last week, 6th place, best of the year. Is your program coming along?
Yeah, I think things definitely started to click for me in Toronto last weekend. Just good starts and was able to ride, in my comfort zone, loose, and just felt good for for 10 laps. Kind of had a little bobble there, but was able to rebound decent and come up with the 6. So very happy. I think it's a good result to build on, and just looking forward to Houston. The track looks good.
So you start hearing the accents and getting a little closer to home, and it puts you in sort of a comfort zone outside of the races?
Well, actually, I haven't thought about that yet, but no, it was probably just for other reasons, but, that could very possibly be one of the reasons.
Was the track also one of the reasons? It's kind of an outdoor track, a little loamy. Is that something you're more comfortable with than a traditional Supercross track where it's a little tighter like this?
In Houston, this is actually really close to Millville dirt, I think. I mean, it's very similar. It looks a lot better than last year when we were here, so definitely looking forward to it. Looks like the track layout's fun. It's a little short, and the whoops are good, so looking forward to it.
Okay, I was talking to some riders earlier, and every week you hear about what are the keys? A good start, 15 good laps. Give me something else that might be key now you've had a chance to look at this track that's not just getting off the start.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely the biggest one, is getting started. This one actually, with it being a short, and like every year in Houston, it seems like they have the same start and people getting huge pileups here. Yep. So I would say avoid that pileup, and then just ride loose and comfortable. I think when I know when I ride loose and comfortable, it's a big difference in everything, and it helps me out a lot, and I feel more comfortable out there and a little safer as well, and less likely to get in pileups. So that's always a good thing. But just keep it on 2 wheels and ride like I know how during the week, and things will come around.
Okay, you mentioned loose and comfortable. So many young riders out there who watch these videos, who watch the races every week, they get on a bike and they'll hold on too tight. What are some of the little pieces of advice you could give them?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of pros struggle with that, I think, riding tight and not being able to ride loose, and even arm pump. Even at this level, it's very common, especially in Supercross. So, I mean, for me, what's helped me out is just being able to breathe, and basically coming up the jump and in the air and before whoops. You have to breathe all the time, and in Supercross, it's a common tendency to hold your breath, and it definitely will bite you a couple laps in, especially in the main event. You don't want to hold your breath right off the bat, because then you have 15 laps of struggling out there. So just ride loose, you relax your hands in the air, and make sure you're breathing, and just kind of think about the way you ride in practice and try and duplicate that.
Alex, I'm one of the taller guys out here that has ever ridden a motorcycle at 6'5". I think a Partridge, who's a big guy. You're one of the smaller guys. What are some of the advantages or disadvantages of being a shorter rider?
I think some of the advantages are, it seems like seat bouncing rhythm sections in Supercross is a little bit easier. I feel like I'm better in the ruts for some reason, and like maybe tighter corner sections. Like last week in Toronto, we had some tight sections, and I felt really comfortable there. And then I would say one of the disadvantages is definitely the whoops. I'm trying to overcome that, and I feel like I have. So I try not to look at the disadvantages too much, though. So plenty of advantages for the short guys.